The Deaf Cricket Ashes is about to get underway down at Geelong Grammar very, very shortly on the 17th, and I have here with me one of the key ambassadors for this series, Alex Blackwell, the captain of the Australian women's team. Hi, how are you, Alex?
I'm good, Neil. I'm very pleased to be here promoting the Deaf Ashes series. I've heard about the rivalry between the two teams. It sounds very much like the rivalry between the Australian women and the English women. I just would like to wish Kim and Umesh all the best for the series. I know it'll be played in great spirit and a very, very high standard. I hope to see some of the coverage perhaps on the news and in the paper, and I'll be looking out for them. And yeah, just wish them all the best. And it's great that cricket's a game for everyone, and I know these guys love playing and love representing their country.
2 years ago in 2008, we were over in England, and now we're at home and we're ready for this challenge on our own home turf. In preparation for the actual series, we've been in training for the last 2 months, and I can see that the boys have been training really well and they're determined to win. The weather, as you can see, is not only here in Melbourne, it's happening all over the nationally, but hopefully we can see a few games played.
I know the history with Australia. Australia are a strong side, but we're very well prepared, ready to be here. The weather is not helping, but it's a bit like England here, but still. We're prepared, we've been working indoors at the moment, ready to start on Monday, hopefully, if we can start on Monday. We haven't won any test matches yet, unfortunately, but we've known Australia for all these years, and we know they're strong. But we're prepared for Monday, so hopefully we're prepared.
We have a very strong squad of 15 that we've brought over. A few young lads have come into the setup, but we have some experienced players who've played a good level of cricket. So we've got that perfect blend of experience and youth, all of which are competitive, and we know that it's a challenging few weeks ahead.
Well, the last few months, it's been quite difficult because the continent itself is so large, so it's really difficult to get all the players together. So we've had a lot of interest with players wanting to play at the Deaf Ashes, and we've actually got some new players on board, which is great, and I think, again, it gives us a nice blend for the Ashes.
So as you know, we have the Australian Deaf Cricketing competition happening with the other teams who've come in abroad. So we also have, well, first of all, Australia, I'd like to introduce the captain, Kim Daly, the captain of the Australian Deaf Cricket team. Welcome, Kim. And secondly, the captain of the English cricket team, Umesh Balju. Welcome. And the captain of the South African cricket team, Shamil Howley. So really Australia is very pleased to have the three teams here competing in this event, and it certainly has been many months of work and effort to ensure that this event can happen. So it's a five-way partnership between Cricket Australia, Cricket Victoria and Deaf Sports Australia and Deaf Cricket Australia, as well as the Lord Taverners. So those five organisations have been working together over time tirelessly, and as we can see, everybody's here today. I'm sure you're all enthusiastic and you can't wait for the first ball to go on Tuesday. So it's been a long time waiting.
Cricket Australia is very proud to be hosting a deaf cricket competition for the first time. And we trust that the players enjoy the competition and play the game in the right spirit, which I know you all will. If we keep working together, and we have groups like the England and Wales Cricket Board, Cricket Australia, and also South African cricket in time, we can achieve remarkable things for sport, and we can achieve remarkable things for cricketers who are hearing impaired.
It's a wonderful thing to think that we have created a memorandum of understanding with Cricket Australia in the last 2 years. But in the past we had not really had a lot to do with deaf cricket, and by the chance of a $5,000 donation and support of the Webby's Cup, the International Carnival in Brisbane last April, we are now in a position, through our 4 pillars, looking after blind cricketers, deaf cricketers, intellectually impaired cricketers and Indigenous cricketers, we are making large steps towards achieving what Damien said, making this a totality of Australia sport, and we are part of that relationship. And as the major sponsor of this tournament, and so proud to do so on behalf of the 2,500 members of the Lord's Taverners around Australia, and all the functions that they have run to raise money, if I can so quickly say, at each of the test match venues and in Canberra, we had test eve dinners, we had test morning breakfast, we had breakfast the day before the test in Perth with nearly 700 people, and a wonderful evening in Canberra last Sunday before the Prime Minister's 11 match. And the sum of all those activities means that we are able tonight to say to Cricket Australia on behalf of the entirety of the organising committee, here is our cheque for $30,000 to help your tournament be a success. Thank you very much.
First of all, I'd like to say that we do appreciate Cricket Victoria, their staff and support that we've had through Annie Haitley for providing this function here this evening. It's certainly been exciting for us. We've got exciting matches to watch, and the meals that have been provided this afternoon, this evening have been fantastic. Also, thank you to Cricket Australia, South African Cricket Association and the English Cricket Board for supporting this tournament since we had the cancellation of the World Cup in New Zealand. It was a great pleasure to have the opportunity today to meet the Minister Mark Abib, Minister of Sports from the federal government, and also the ECB Chairman David Collier. Last of all, I'd just like to say we're certainly grateful to have 3 deaf nations here competing and participating in this tournament for the Deaf Ashes, one of the Tests and the Tri-Series too. So we look forward to the days to come to seeing the matches take place. It's certainly going to be exciting, and no doubt there'll be interesting matches happening down in Geelong. Good luck to all of you, and all the best. Thank you.